If you own a Toyota, Honda, Subaru, stop what you're doing right now. Because most owners are making one silent mistake every single week that causes strange engine noises, rough idling, bad fuel economy, and random warning lights. And the worst part? You don't need to spend a single dollar to fix it. There is a free reset built right into your car, a Japanese factory-level reset that clears 90% of the most common problems these cars face. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do it, step by step, right now. And stick around to the end because I have a bonus tip that just saved one Toyota owner over $4,000 in unnecessary repairs. You do not want to miss it. Now, before I show you the reset, let me explain why this even works. Japan has the most disciplined car manufacturing culture in the world. Toyota, Honda, and Subaru engineers designed their ECU systems, that's the engine control unit, to self-calibrate over time. But here's the thing. That calibration gets corrupted. Bad fuel, city stop and go driving, extreme temperatures, they all slowly throw off your car's learned settings. And your engine starts running on dirty, outdated data. Japanese mechanics call this accumulated error in the adaptive memory. And the fix is something they've known about for decades. A simple reset that wipes that corrupted data and forces the car to relearn perfectly from scratch. And no, you don't need a dealer. You don't need a scan tool. You don't need to spend anything. Let me show you. Here's what usually happens. Your Toyota starts running rough. Your Honda's fuel economy drops by 3 or 4 miles per gallon. Your Subaru starts hesitating when you accelerate. You take it to the dealer. They plug in the diagnostics machine, shake their head, and hand you an estimate for $600 or $900, sometimes over $1,000. New sensors, new fuel injectors, new throttle body. Half the time, none of that is the actual problem. The actual problem is that your car's ECU has been running on corrupted adaptive memory for months, and the dealer either doesn't know or they do know. And they're not going to tell you that the fix is free, because a free fix doesn't make them any money. Here are the 3 biggest signs that your Toyota, Honda, or Subaru needs this reset right now. Number 1, rough or uneven idle. If your car shakes or vibrates when sitting still, that's a classic ECU memory problem. Number 2, drop in fuel economy. If you used to get 32 miles per gallon and now you're getting 27 or 28, that's your engine running on old dirty calibration data. Number 3, hesitation or sluggishness on acceleration. You press the gas and there's a delay. That lag is your throttle body working off bad learned settings. If you have even one of these symptoms, stay with me. This reset could completely fix it. For free, in the next 10 minutes. The Japanese reset method. Alright, here is the reset. I'm going to give you 2 versions. Version 1 is the soft reset, no tools, no opening the hood, takes 3 minutes. Version 2 is the full deep reset, takes about 20 minutes, and clears most adaptive ECU data, such as fuel trims and idle learning. I recommend you do both, in this order. Let's start. Step 1, the soft reset. Park your car on flat ground. Turn the engine off. Now, and this is important, do not touch the brake pedal at all during this process. Turn the key to the on position. Not start, just on. You'll see all your dashboard lights come on. Now press the accelerator pedal slowly, all the way to the floor. Hold it there for 30 seconds. Release the pedal. Turn the key off. Wait 10 seconds. Now turn the key to on again. Press the accelerator all the way down again. Hold for another 30 seconds. Release. Turn key off. Wait 10 seconds. That's the soft reset complete. What you just did can sometimes help the throttle system relearn its position on certain vehicles, especially if the ECU has lost some learned settings. On Toyota and Honda especially, this can sometimes help improve rough idle in certain situations. Step 2, the deep reset. For this, you'll need to open your hood. Don't worry, you're not touching anything mechanical. Find your battery. You're going to disconnect the negative terminal, that's the black cable. Loosen the nut with a 10 mm wrench, slide the cable off, and set it aside so it doesn't accidentally touch the terminal. Now here's where most people get this wrong. Most people wait 5 minutes. Waiting about 10 to 15 minutes helps ensure the ECU capacitors fully discharge. While you're waiting, don't sit in the car. Don't press any buttons. Just let it sit. After 15 minutes, reconnect the negative terminal. Tighten it snugly. Now here is the relearn procedure. Do not skip this part. Start the car. Let it idle, do not touch the gas, for 10 full minutes. Your ECU is beginning to relearn idle behavior and fuel trim adjustments during this time. After 10 minutes, turn the car off. Wait 30 seconds. Start it again. Take it for a short 10 to 15 minute drive. Gentle acceleration. Normal stops. By the time you get home, your ECU will have started rebuilding its adaptive driving data. That's it. That's the reset procedure. And it costs you absolutely nothing. Now let me tell you what happens after you do this. A Toyota Camry owner with 187,000 miles on the clock did this exact reset after his dealer quoted him $780 for a new idle air control sensor. After the deep reset and the relearn drive, idle smoothed out completely. He never spent the $780. Now I want to be honest with you. This does not fix everything. If you have a physically failed sensor, a blown gasket, or worn injectors, this won't cure those. But for the 90% of rough idle, economy drops, and hesitation problems that are ECU related, this works. And it should always be the first thing you try. Before you spend a single dollar at a shop, how often should you do this? One question I always get: how often should you do the reset? For the soft reset, you can do this every oil change, every 5,000 miles. For the deep reset, once a year is enough for most drivers. If you live in a city with a lot of stop and go traffic, or in an extreme climate, consider doing the deep reset twice a year. Japanese taxi companies, many of whom run Toyotas and Hondas past 300,000 miles, include an ECU reset in their quarterly maintenance schedule. That's why their cars last so long. The bonus: Idle Relearn Override. I told you to stick around. Here's your bonus. This is a trick that almost no YouTube channel talks about. It's called the Idle Relearn Override. After your deep reset, most cars relearn idle speed automatically. But Toyota and some Honda models have a faster manual relearn procedure. Here's how you do it. After the battery is reconnected and the car has idled for 10 minutes, don't turn it off yet. Slowly press the accelerator to about 2,500 RPM. Hold it there for 30 seconds. Release back to idle. Hold for 30 seconds. Rev to 2,500 again. Hold 30 seconds. Release. Do this cycle 3 times total. What you're doing is manually forcing the ECU to lock in the idle fuel mapping at a higher confidence level. The result? Your car idles smoother, faster, and holds that smooth idle longer before any degradation. This is the exact procedure that Japanese dealership technicians use after any ECU replacement. And now you know it too. So let's recap what we covered today. Your Toyota, Honda, or Subaru has an ECU that learns your driving patterns over time, but that memory gets corrupted. The soft reset clears your throttle body memory in under 5 minutes. The deep reset with the 15-minute battery disconnect completely wipes everything and lets your engine relearn from scratch. And the Idle Relearn Override locks in that perfect idle faster than any automatic process. All of it completely free. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It helps this channel more than you know. And if you have a Toyota, Honda, or Subaru with over 100,000 miles, subscribe right now. Because next week, I'm covering the Japanese fluid change secret that dealers don't recommend because it makes your car last too long.